Hello, my name is Brad Baker, and welcome to Get Fit with Gaston. I'm here with Awanda Thompson. Today, we are going to be showing you some exercises that you can do in a chair, whether it be at home or at the office. Hi, Awanda, how are you doing this evening?
Hey, Brad, hey.
My question to you is, what will chair exercises benefit somebody?
Well, it benefits a lot. It can be from a young person from the age of 14 all the way to 90 years old. And that's what I want to talk about today, because traditionally people think chair exercises is for baby boomers or for the silver sneakers community. However, I want to show people how everybody can do chair exercises, okay?
Fantastic.
Especially in the climate of people who are working 9 to 5s, they're staying 10 to 12 hours a day. You really have to get your exercise in as well when you're in a corporate office. Right? Secondly, if you've had some type of surgery, I've had 3 knee surgeries personally. So that's really how I started perfecting things I can do until my knee has healed. You don't have to shut down exercise completely when you're rehabbing. So you got 3 communities there that you can hit. So young to the old, and that's what we're gonna do. Aerobics and strength training, all from a seated position or half and half, seated and standing up. I'll show you a combination. But the moral to the story is no matter what's going on, you can still do some type of movement.
Right.
Until you can't.
So about how long would these exercises take? Did you do them in the morning, the afternoon, during your lunch breaks?
Good question. So when I was a corporate office working person, I would do it in between. Instead of sitting all day, taking calls or speaking, I would be up or doing squats off the chair. So if you're working in an office, you do it intermittently. Some people like to get up in the morning and get it out of the way. A lot of my clients do. Some people, you go with your body. I always say go with your body. You don't have to be a 5 a.m. early riser. When your body feels its best, that's when you do your exercise, all at once or intermittently.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what part of the body do these exercises really focus on?
Entire body, and we're going to show you that today.
So I guess with the explanations out of the way, we can jump right into it and get into these exercises.
Let's do it.
All right.
Hey guys, it's Awanda. Welcome back to Get Fit with Gaston, new semester. I'm here with Brad. Say hey, Brad.
Hello.
Hey, so Brad, going forward, you're gonna be B squared. Is that good?
That sounds good to me.
All right, give me a dab. We're gonna start this off right. Listen, guys, I wanna talk about chair exercises today. You know why I wanna talk about them, Brad? Because a lot of people think that chair exercises are limited to elderly people, and that is so not true. Me being a person who's had 3 knee surgeries myself from playing basketball at a young age, the chair has saved me. I had to be creative. And a lot of times when you're sent home for rehab, they give you a lot of exercises that I'm gonna show you can do from a chair. Another good reason to know chair exercises is that if you work in an office 9 to 5, there's some things that you can do to keep your muscles becoming atrophied. Because as we know, a lot of people are staying at work longer than 9 to 5.
Yep.
Right? They're staying 10 to 12 hours.
14 hours, you name it.
Crazy. So if you're gonna be there, they say you spend most of your life at work. You're gonna be there, get it in, okay? And you might not be a person who wanna get up early or late and work out, so you can do things intermittently at your cubicle or in your office, okay? So what we're gonna show you is how you can warm up. You can do aerobics and you can do strength building. I have some little fun apparatuses here, but even if you have nothing, you can still be creative. All right, I have bands, I have sliders, and we're gonna show you how to work out from the chair.
Awesome.
Ready? All right.
Let's get to it.
So as usual, I always say warm up. Everything here we're gonna do limited because I have limited time, but you will get the gist. You go at your rate. You know if you're sedentary, start at a couple minutes and build from there. Always, always, always warm up. Never just jump into exercising fast, never jumping to lifting weights fast. It's just like a car that you need to warm up, right? Or when you get ready to turn your car down, you cool it down first. You just don't jank the key out, right? So you warm up, you cool down. Are you ready? Be square.
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
All right, so if you have your balance, let's march. If you have your balance, you can be here. If you don't have your balance and something's coming on, that's why the chairs are here. We hold on to it for balance, yeah? All right, but we don't need to hold our chair. Me and B squared are good, so we're just gonna show you how you can march if that's available for you. So marching can be 2 to 5 minutes. This is telling the heart, pumping the blood all to the extremities. Or you can do jumping jacks, 2 to 5 minutes. If you can't jump and you're limited to that as well, you can do a modified jumping jack. But guess what, B? Using your arms and your legs at the same time gets your heart rate up quicker, okay?
All right.
A lot of times, we can relax right here. A lot of times I like to tell my client to focus on what you're gonna do for that day. So if you're gonna work traps and back, you do a lot of warming up with that upper, right? You ever see the swimmers before they get ready to swim? What are they doing? I call it the Phelps, right? They're warming up that back because that's what they're gonna use. You see pitchers doing this, right? Football players doing the Heisman, right? So they're warming up the things that they know they're gonna have to use. All right, so that was the warm up standing.
Wow.
You good? I'm already warm, okay? Let's have a seat. All right, so I'm giving you options. Can you say options?
Options.
Giving you options. All right, so that's if standing was available for you. If it's not, you can warm up, guess what? Sitting down, all right? Listen, albeit you're sitting, that doesn't mean you be loosey-goosey with it, right? You see your posture, beautiful. The same way you have good posture standing up, you have it sitting, which means elevate from the top of your head, right? Pull your abs in from that belly button to your spine. Retract your scapula, retract it and depress it. All right, if you can sit at the edge because it forces you to have good posture, and then let's warm up. So if you couldn't stand, here we go, B squared. You're sitting, yeah? And you're warming up, yeah. And if you wanna add those arms, that's gonna warm you up quicker. Now, we're gonna take it here because anything above our heart really elevates and gets you warmed up quicker. All right, so again, warm-ups are 2 to 5 minutes. If you have your favorite music on, B square, guess what I do at the house? I'm jamming, yeah, remember I told you? We nay-naying, all right. We're doing whatever you like to do. When you have your favorite music, it makes it fun. Do you ever put your favorite music on a workout?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh my goodness. It makes such a difference, right? Do it in, out with me. So we're in, out, in, out. All right, that's 2 to 5 minutes, all right, in our world here in the studio with the lights burning on us, right? Because 2 to 5 minutes is like 15 minutes, right? All right, so I'm already sweating a little bit. So that's our warm up. How you feel?
I feel warm.
I feel warm too. All right, so let's move on. All right, so one of the things I love to use at a client's house is sliders. Yeah, a little dusty, I'll give you one. If you do not have this available to you, sorry there, B squared. If you don't have these available to you, guess what you can use? You can use old towels you don't need anymore,
Paper
right?
plate.
Boom, paper plate, okay? Let's do right foot. All right, so this is good. So we're gonna work on glute. Now when you're doing this, put effort, right? Just don't, right? You actually push and pull, yeah? So we're going forward, B square. Go straight forward and pull back. So I want you to pull back with your heel, so make sure your heel is on that slider because anything we do through our heel engages our glutes. Out, exhale in, out, exhale in. So I would say do 3 sets of 15. What do you do when you go to the gym? What's your favorite? 3 sets of what? Keep going.
3 sets
Keep
of...
Yeah.
Not really, I don't go to a gym.
You don't? Or at
I just do
home?
exercise at home, squats.
How many you do? 3 sets of what?
About 3 sets of 20.
Yeah, you can do 3 sets up and let's break anywhere from 10, 12, 15, 20, depending on the weight. Now, if he's doing 3 sets of 20, it should be lightweight or what I call medium. In between small, medium weight, but not heavy, right? Because if it's heavyweight, you would do lower repetitions. So that being said, we're using our body weight. Switch feet. Let's even it out. A little OCD with that. Let's go. And exhale, pull back. Good. So again, ask yourself, am I sitting erect? Are my scapula retract? Is my belly button in? Because guess what? Everybody thinks in order to work the abs, that you gotta be doing crunches, but that's not true, right? Because listen, right now we're working the abs, right? Because we're sitting up straight. So just know that in everything you do in life, whether you're driving, cooking, whatever-ing, pull your belly button in, okay? Okay. All right, release. How did you like that?
It was good, nice burn.
It was good. All right, so not just forward and back, we can do a lot of things. We can go to the side, yep, bring it back. So this is what we call abduction, because you're abducting, meaning you're abducting, leaving from the midline of your body out. So where do you feel that? Well, I feel it in my TFL or my outer hip, my IT. Where are you feeling it? Side glute, in other words, in layman terms.
Feeling it right here at the knee.
So he's feeling it in his abductors instead of adductors instead of abductors. And it's okay, everybody's different, and break. Okay, so those are some things you can do. You can go forward, you can go this way, you can go across, and that's a lot of things I do with clients, older, can't leave, or somebody who's rehabbing. Moving on. Now remember, I'm on time constraints. At home, 3 sets of 15 to 20, okay? All right, let's go around in the back of the chair for those who can do this standing up, all right? So we're gonna go back here and show you an option. Slider on the floor, holding your chair if you need help with balance, and we're gonna slide straight back, bend the opposite knee, and come back home. Exhale. Good, inhale, bend, exhale. So I'm looking at B, keep going. I'll go over here and give directions so you guys can see. All right, go back. So the leg that's working, albeit his right leg is going backwards, the leg that is working at this moment is the left quad and the left glute, right? Now switch it out, B. All right, same thing. Albeit the left leg is going back, the leg that is working is this one and this glute, if that makes sense. So when he goes back, he's sitting in this heel and he has to pull himself forward, therefore he's activating that right glute. How does that feel?
It feels good.
It feels good.
As good as it can be.
Same principle, 3 sets of 15. Same methodology. As you do it, you should keep your abs in. Never get so comfortable that you're loosey-goosey. It's the same thing, shoulders back, abs in, and then get your workout on. And breathe, breathe, breathe. So the reason I'm so repetitious about breathing is that we want to feed the muscles oxygen. Because we want to grow, right? Grow the muscle, and they need oxygen. All right, so remember that one, the tricky one we were doing before we started, that side one? Here's a tricky one. And this one is a side squat or a side squat with lunge. All right, so I'm gonna have my slider. Let's do it together on the left foot. Yeah, let's be sequenced here. And the left leg is gonna go straight out to the side in the frontal plane of motion, but we're gonna go back with the right glute. All right, let's do 5, all right, for time constraints. So exhale, send back and come up. And then you have this nice chair. So if you lose your balance, you have the chair. If you don't need the chair, you don't need a chair. But at least you know it's here. Keep going, and I'll talk about again what we're doing. This leg is the one going out, but this glute is the one being worked because he is gonna sit this glute straight back towards me and then come back. Good job, B. All right, so let's leave the sliders. Enough. Grab this black band. All right, oh my gosh, so many things to do with the band. Since we're standing, well, you know what, let's sit because it's kind of hard to put it on standing. All right, here we go with the band. Trusty band. I love these bands, B squared. I take them with me when I travel because they don't weigh anything in your luggage, right? And you can do a quadrillion exercises with it. All right, so let's get it started. All right, so we're gonna put both feet in it, and you can work upper and lower body as well with the bands. All right. Now, they have a lot of different bands you can buy online. This one is called Performance Better. And different colors are different strength. This black one's pretty tight, right? And I want it tight because then that means there's more that I'm going against, right? Boom, you better say it, B squared. More resistance. Yes? Resistance. All right, so sit at the edge, same principle, shoulders back, abs in, and we're gonna do abduction. So we're gonna open. All right, so let's go. So try, B squared, to keep your heels together though while you do this. So, you ever go to the gym and you see that machine that opens and closes? I'm not gonna give no shout outs to what gyms, because they ain't making no money off of it. So anywho, this is the same thing. You're traveling, you don't have a gym membership or whatever, et cetera, et cetera. You're in your room. I tell my clients, okay, you can still work out, no excuses. You can do everything from your room, all right? So where are you feeling it?
Feeling it in my hips.
Yep, let's speed it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. So he's saying his hips, again, going back to that TFL, tensor fascia latae, that's that muscle right on the outside, or your gluteus minimus. Everybody's worried about the maximus. Nobody care about the minimus. That's that side cheek. Left cheek, right cheek, right? All right.
Cheeks.
I'll stay there. I digress. Anywho, you gotta get all the cheeks if you want your cheeks to be right. So this is a good one to also tone your glutes instead of just always doing squats, squats, squats. All right, so that's called abduction, right? Another way you can do it is lean back. I'm gonna put an angle here because my legs are a little long. And then we're gonna open. Now B, we worked our thighs and our glutes. What else did you feel?
A little bit in the abs.
Yeah, because if you lean back and you grab the chair, lean back, now my delts have to engage. Bend your elbow a little bit. Make your delts work out. Let's do it again. A lot of quad work though, right? So it's quads, your iliopsoas, which starts at the top of your hip. It's a part of your abs as well, and it's a part of your quads. All right, so we're still toning, still working. Another one I like is the marches. Yeah. There you go. Look at him. He adding his arms in and everything. All right, same thing, but the only thing about this is twofold. We got cardio going, right? Because we could speed it up. And we also have a little resistance, right? As we go up. Break, right knee only, up, kick, back, down, up, kick, back, down. And you know what? I shouldn't even say kick. It's lengthen. It's lengthen. Because you don't want to kick. You actually want to engage this muscle in order to bring it out. Did you feel that? Mm-hmm. Up, lengthen, back, down. Can we even it out? I'm very OCD with this. Left side, up, lengthen, back, down, up. Now, I'm doing this, but my abs are still in. I'm breathing, so I'm still working my abs. One more, lengthen, back, down. Yes. You have any ones that you like, personally?
More or less chair squats helps work out your arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up. For those of you who this is available for, now know that this is an advanced move. So let's go to the edge. And I think we did this one before last semester out in the park, right? Kind of.
Have, yeah.
Yes. So you can either hold on to the side or you can hold forward. What you want is your hands close to your hips where you feel your hips. The pressure is going to be in the palm of my hand. I'm going to only slide my hips a smidgen away from the chair. All right, weight is in my heel. Elbows are not out here, they're straight back. Belly button's pulled in, shoulders retracted down for that 90-degree. Push to the palm, up. All right, let's go. Sit it back. All right, so that's triceps. If you are more advanced, you don't have to have this band on, I'm just leaving it on. You can do it with one leg up, yeah? Or you'll have that leg straight up in the air. Or you can have that ankle on your knee and go down. So I'm glad you brought that up. So now we've worked this part of our arms. So now we're gonna stand up, go around, and let me show you what you can do if it's available for you to do it standing. All right, so we still have our band on, standing behind the chair, and now we're gonna do abduction. We're gonna squat first. So let's squat straight down. Squat, hold on to your chair, come up, B square, right leg abducts. Bring it back, squat. Now let's talk about squat, left leg abducts. Keep going, squat. Squats need to be in your heel. If you're sitting in your toe, you're working your calf. If you're sitting in your heel, which he is, you're working the gluteus maximus, which we talked about before. Squat, lift, squat, and lift, okay? All right, so now you got the outside. Now, when working out, the most important thing to ask yourself is, if I work one side of the muscle, I try to work the other. Okay, so we can turn to the side, and we can have that right leg be, and we can just lift. I want you to turn that right foot at an angle, and then lift to the ceiling, okay? Keep lifting. So now what you see is he's working the inside, and we were just working the outside, okay? So you wanna kinda even it out, work your opposing muscles like you would do if you were at home, right? All right, facing your chair B. Now we're gonna do that hamstring, straight back, toe hits the back of the other foot when you come back home and you don't rest. There you go. Feel all right?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it.
Slide these off. Second apparatus done and done. Yes. All right. So we're gonna go to the chair and do some upper body. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the heavier weights, okay? You're welcome.
Woohoo! Heavier weights.
The heavier weights. So again, whatever is available for you. If you're strong on your upper and you wanna go heavy, do so. Again, I'm talking about chair exercises. So instead of sitting at the house eating whatever you're eating, popcorns and ho-hos and Twinkies in between, you could be Twinkies. Do they still make those?
Yeah. Or, yeah. They make Twinkies.
And if you do not have any weights yet, or you're not up to the availability of lifting heavy, I just showed how you can use water. You can use canned goods. You can use a book. You can use your grandbaby. You can use your 5-year-old. Yeah. I've had clients who strap them in and use them for resistance and work out. Let's do bicep curls. All right, so let me talk about form. Go ahead and glue your elbow to your side. You always want a nice 90 degree. And we're gonna do lower half down and straight up. Yep. So now we are working the bicep, hence the name bicep curl. You always exhale on the work. You know what I mean by that? On the work, B squared.
No, let's get an explanation.
Yeah, so the work is when we make that muscle contract. So when we go up, that's when the bicep is contracting, yes? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's the exhalation. When it comes down, it's not, right? It's just resetting. So you inhale, and then you exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, release. Again, 3 sets of 15, right? Again, because the importance is to get the oxygen to the who?
Muscles.
To the muscle. If you want them to grow, if you just want them to stay loosey-goosey, do you. Okay? All right, elbows back here. And now we're gonna work on my all fun exercise, the deltoids. I love this one. You gotta keep your elbows glued. Open the door, close it, open, close. Again, my abs are pulled in. Close, open, close. All right, 3 sets of 15. Upper traps. Yeah, to the top, to the bottom. Now, when we pull these things down, we work on those latissimus dorsi as well, right? And down, AKA the back. Everybody wants a nice back, right? Ladies and gentlemen, yes. So your palms are facing forward, B square, yep, he's doing a good job, boom. All right, if you really wanna get your lats, right, and you're limited to the chair, you lean forward, and I'm gonna scoot because you know my arms are long, and you go against gravity. The lower you are, the more you're going against gravity. Go ahead and raise up, yes. Now, all I want you to do, B, is add a little bend in your arm instead of having it straight. Try not to ever lock out when you lift weights. Okay, go ahead. Exhale, yes, squeeze, and down. Exhale, down, one more, release. Good job, and then lift back up. So as you see, he was low because we're going. Now, when you do that contraction, hold a second and bring it back. If you can't go that far back, that's okay. You can just work right here. Same thing, and now you're working your back, okay? So upper traps, lats, any of your favorites we didn't do? It's a lot of them we can do. We can also get our cardio back up, hold your weights here, and we can do like our little boxer moves. Turn, why do we turn? That turn gives you that cut and that deltoid that everybody likes. You know how everybody likes that little cut right there? Just that little turn gives you that cut. So now you're working triceps, but you're also helping form that cut on your deltoid. So there is a method to the madness when your trainer has you do different moves, like the Arnold press right here, one of my favorite. Yes, exhale, turn, press up again. So we're working upper traps, we're working triceps, biceps, and just by us turning, we are making that form of that definition for the deltoid. Arnold, meaning Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is his move, the Arnold press, all right? Boom, that's your weight episode. Last one, we're gonna talk a little bit more about abs and different ways you can do the abs. You can either grab here, lean back, and do some in and outs, where you bring your chest towards your knee and back out. Yes, you feel that? So the work is when the knee comes back in. That's for your rectus abdominis. That's that 4-pack, right? Or 6 if you really got it going on, right? All right, now we're gonna talk about our obliques, how we get that waist to be what we call snatched, all right? So we're here, put your belly button in, and you turn. You feel it on your side, and in the middle, yes. He feels it. He's just a little shy, y'all. That's okay. All right, back and forth, belly button in. Yes, and if you really want to get those love handles, pull that leg up and take that elbow towards the knee.
Towards the knee.
Yeah, and back. Towards the knee. Yes. And or we can do this. Yes. The reason I like that one is it's getting a little pooch that everybody complains about, and it's snatching the waist, right? There it is. I could go on forever, but we'll do that in part 2, 3. What you think?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Yes. All right, guys. So I hope this has been helpful to let you know that no matter what your status is with regard to your health, whether you are confined to an office, whether you are rehabbing, whether you are a baby boomer, silver sneakers, guess what? You can still work out. Hashtag no excuses. Keep it moving, especially if it's just one part of your body, work around it. You will be okay. Hey, my name is Iwanda Thompson, and this is?
And I'm Brad Baker, and this is Get Fit with Gaston.
This is Get Fit with Gaston, and you can locate me on Facebook at fit4YOU LLC, or I am on IG, Instagram under Legs Wanda. 2 G's for 2 legs. Holla at your girl. Have a great day.